Welcome to Holocron Gaming. We've got such an exciting video for you guys. We're happy to announce a new revealed card, Agent Kallus. So, Travis, who is this guy? Who is this guy? Give us the lore.
It's pretty fun because now they're starting to include cards from the Rebels series. And this is one of my all-time favorites. I honestly like it more than Clone Wars. I know I might be shocking some people there.
I'm shocked.
But it is absolutely excellent, and this character just opens up so many doors for the Rebels franchise. We have Kallus today. It could be Kanan or Thrawn tomorrow, Sabine. We've got Ahsoka. All of these different characters we love. But what's amazing about Kallus is he comes from the ISB. He was part of the Empire, part of their entire mission, and then he had this shift as a character through the season. So started in season 1, was very passionate about what the Empire stood for, and gradually started to change. That's why we see him as a commander-only resource instead of a mixed villain, maybe, or a mixed hero.
I like it.
So it's really a cool flavor for his card.
That's awesome. Ty, let's go into the stats of him. Let's dive in. What do we got?
Good. So Agent Kallus, he is a 5 cost, 4 power, 4 HP unit. He has ambush, and then his text is, when another unique unit is defeated, you may draw a card. Use this ability only once each round.
Ooh, so good. So this can be a unique unit on, of course he could come in for perhaps like the Killing Blow for one of their unique units with ambush, get to draw a card right away, but this seems to work with, if you have a unique unit on your end, this could work as well.
Mahdi, he could snipe in and get Yoda, he could get C-3PO, he could get R2, and he's going to instantly give you some card draw, which is critical in any game to be a winning strategy.
Yeah, that'll be so good. And this is repeatable too, once per round, so if you're able to have a Sentinel out.
Keep him alive.
And he doesn't need to do the damage. He doesn't. He can just be. He can be exhausted next round. If someone else comes in for a defeating blow, he'll be able to have that card draw.
And we understand it to be a passive ability as well, which is really cool because if he's sitting there and some unique character gets taken out of the game, you get to draw a card. So it's not an action. It's not something you have to do. It's just an automatic trigger. You just have to remember to do it.
So good. So good. So what type of decks would we might see Kallus in?
Yeah, so I would probably say, again, green ramp is going to be very successful on either the villain or the hero side. So that's going to be a place he fits in immediately, as well as some aggro, some mid decks, some tempo decks. So he slots into a lot of places. That's really a solid place for him to be.
He's got the Imperial trait as well, so I think we might see a little bit more synergy with Imperial units, of course. I think we'll be able to play him in heroism side, but I don't know. We'll see. With current card pool, he might have a place for later for sure.
Definitely.
So exciting. Good
Definitely
stuff.
some long-term prospects for him as well. So I think about his point placement. He's at a 4-4. It would be great if he was a 4-5, but I still feel like there's a lot of things that can keep Kallus around for a long time, so you can generate recurring card draw throughout the entire game, and there might be entire archetypes set up around that.
Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting. I think it's going to be, we have some gameplay that should be live either right now or very soon showcasing Kallus, and card draw is very, very good, especially for ramp, getting access to that. Even, I don't know if you would want to play it in an aggro deck, but that card draw could still be good there for sure. What would you guys rate him on a tier list? What would B, A, S? What do you guys think?
I'd say B+. I don't think he's quite A tier because I feel like in a lot of decks he's probably a little late to the party possibly, but for card draw, but any kind of card draw you get is obviously going to be beneficial. So I feel like a lot of people who are looking to dig into their decks are going to include him anyway. I don't think he's a 3 of include. I think he's probably a 2 of or a 1 of.
Sure.
I think he's an A tier. I like card draw and I like ambush, so I like that. I'm totally down for that.
I think I would have to... I think a B+. I think...
He's on the cusp.
He's on the cusp. Yeah. I think if he had...
see.
I know, and that's the other thing. That's the other thing. We'll see. And who knows, with more revealed cards, it could push him into that just A+ tier potentially. So,
Definitely.
Exciting stuff.
Excited to be part of it.
Yeah, so thank you very much to Fantasy Flight Games for allowing us to reveal this. We look forward to seeing them on the table, cracking them open in some packs, and just seeing how all of this develops. Every single new card that's released is something that just makes the game a little bit deeper. It makes it a little more interesting, and we love to see that.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, everyone.
Take
See you
care.
next time.